There's Brittany and Brayden and Bryson, but do you recall the most famous brother of them all? The Bryson's Pyromaniac. Oh, okay. Pork chop. I think you said enough. Oh, but why, Kayla? 'Cause you don't want to spoil the video for them. Well, guess what? What? One time Kayla was in the car and she, okay, let's go, Foxy! Okay. Yeah, sorry, pork chop can get a little, she can get a little bit crazy. But, anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Hi, guys, Kayla here, and welcome to Kayla Being K-Man, also known as KBT. And however, she does have a point, 'cause we're going to Hamanations and watching my Pyromaniac brother. So, I don't know. Maybe she was right. But anyway, yeah, just like she said, we watched my morally questionable sister, my bully brother, and I think now we only had two. My Pyromaniac brother. My brother almost died 8 times. And maybe after, I don't know, maybe if we have enough time, after the Pyromaniac one, we could do my brother almost died 18 times. But I don't know, we might not. There's a high chance we may not. But anyway, yeah, let's start. Oh yeah, what? Hamanations.
Hi, welcome to Bryson's cooking show. Today we are cooking cereal. First add cereal, then...
Just a little note, you can't cook cereal. I know it's a joke, but in real life you can't cook cereal.
Listen, what if I like pouring the milk first?
Let's grill them.
As I was saying, first add cereal, then milk, and voila, we've got cereal.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Wait, no.
The gates of hell open wide to receive thy soul. Now submit thyself to unending torment.
No, please, I'm a good boy.
Oh no. Yeah, you're not a good boy, Bryson. You're not a good boy. Just in animation. I'm sure he's a good boy in real life. But in animation, guys. In animation.
Oh no. Oh, please save me.
You didn't give me enough treats. Yeah, I thought so. Bryson's cooking show.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and I once started a grease fire in my house. And believe it or not, this is not the first fire that the Hamanations family has endured. Let me start at the beginning. Now, almost all these stories revolve around one sibling, the Pyromaniac of the family, my oldest brother, Brody. Now, before I decimate my brother's reputation, slander his name permanently, and ensure that he's never allowed within 500 feet of a lighter ever again, let me just preface with this. I love you, Brody. Our journey begins when Brody was 3 years old. I remember it like it was yesterday. Except I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, isn't that the weird thing? Where, something happened, before you were even born, and, someone's tell it to you so much times that it feels like you were actually there. I mean, since I'm the youngest in my family, I can kind of relate to that.
My family was visiting our grandparents and uncles, and my Uncle Mark decided to have some bonding time with Brody. It remains a mystery to this day what Uncle Mark was thinking, but he decided to teach Brody how to use a lighter and how to lock doors.
Okay, yeah, I don't know about you, but I don't think the only thing a 3-year-old should know is that Thomas the Train rules, Coco Melon kind of rules, so does Bluey, and yeah, that's basically all they have to know.
Essential skills for any 3-year-old, obviously. In one fell swoop, this knowledge transformed Brody from a harmless toddler to a dangerous fire hazard capable of burning the house down.
Wait, maybe that's where Bryson gets it from. Brody, right? Wait, maybe he gets it from his older brother, Brody. Oh, and also, sorry, I forgot to add it. I'm so happy that I added it in this video because in the Brittany and Brayden videos, I forgot to add their name. Sorry, I kind of have I forgot things easily. Okay, yeah, I just forgot things, kind of.
Brody put his knowledge to use immediately. He locked himself in Grandma's room, hid under the bed, and started melting the wax under there.
Wait, your grandma's bed has wax under there? Is that how old it is? I mean, my grandma's house is old too. It was made in the 1930s or 1940s. That's how old it is.
Bottom of the bed began to burn, and the wax started melting down onto the carpet.
Oh, no.
The family smelled the smoke and ran around the house looking for Brody.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
But the door was locked. When they finally got in, they saw Brody with a lighter in hand, standing next to a burning bed.
Oh no. Well, what did they do after that? They couldn't just throw the water on the bed and then it would be okay. No, there has to be more to the story. Yeah, that's the thing. One thing me and Bryson have in common is that we both like to tell stories. But the thing is with Bryson, I don't think he extends it as much as I do. Or maybe he does. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, what did they do after that? Did they do... I'm sure, the sheet must have burned or something.
The fire out quickly as Brody watched. Even though I wasn't there, I can imagine Brody grinning to himself, because born inside him at that moment was a flame that would never go out. This was the beginning of a lifetime of pyromania. My parents were rightfully mad at Uncle Mark, and years later they got back at him. Uncle Mark's son was very young, and my parents were visiting. Hey, little guy, come here. I'm gonna teach you how to use a lighter.
No! No!
Oh no, we can't have another pyromaniac in the family. Sorry, Brody is enough, okay? He's known how to done this since he was 3. It's enough. It's enough.
Skip it up and down.
Does your family have a pyromaniac, or are...
No, actually, I actually don't, actually. My family's pretty chill. Yeah.
you normal?
My main goal is to blow up.
The next incident happened 1 year later. Brody was 4, and I remember it like it was yesterday. Except I was still not born yet. Mom was outside the house talking to a friend, and Brody was inside unattended. He decided that he wanted a hot dog. He had seen our parents use the microwave before and thought, oh, I just need to put it in the microwave, hit a couple buttons, and hit start. So that's exactly what he did. But he unknowingly set it to over an hour.
Oh no, that reminds me of, so it was at school. Luckily it didn't happen to me, but it was last year in 2nd grade. I'm now a 3rd grader. But anyway, there was this girl, and she told a story of how her dad was gonna make her a hot dog or something, and he accidentally set it to 2 hours. And I think her grandpa or uncle were there, and they all ran out of the house, but their grandpa or uncle saved them. Thank goodness. And thank goodness she was still alive to tell the story if it hadn't been for her grandpa or uncle.
A while later, Mom's friend noticed smoke coming out of the windows in the house. Mom ran inside in a panic and found Brody with his hot dog. I tried to make a hot dog, but all I got was a piece of poop.
Good job, Brody.
The hot dog was reduced to a flaming carbon crisp, burnt to the very core. And that's how my family house almost got burnt down by a hot dog. Then the next year, when Brody was 5, he got glasses. This
Yay!
time I remember it clearly. Except I still hadn't been born yet. Once again, he was left unattended in the kitchen. Brody found a lighter, sat on the counter, and began lighting it over and over. You know, for entertainment. Then he thought, I wonder if my glasses are fireproof. He slowly began to raise the lighter closer and closer to his face, and the lens cracked. Mom! What? What was that noise? Did you break your glasses? Yes.
Yeah, that's probably what my mom would do. Yeah, that's probably what she would do.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg, or fireberg. Brody in his teenage and adult life has regularly set paper towels on fire on the counter, started fires outside for no reason, and put tinfoil in the microwave. I'm not even joking. Hey Brody, what are you cooking? And when Brody was 6, he had to be held on a leash whenever he would go out. Yeah, he was one of those kids. However, even the leash could not contain his chaotic nature because somehow, in one day, Brody set off a car alarm, an elevator alarm, and an airport alarm. If you haven't figured it out...
Yeah, I think, if I was like Brody's mom, Brody and Bryson's mom, of course, I would get him in timeout and then destroy him in flames until he will join his tragedy.
Yet, let me just spell it out for you. Brody was a menace to society. He's still a menace, but his wife keeps him in check. Most of the time. Now, all these stories were about Brody, but this isn't Brody's channel. Now it's time to talk about how I started a fire. But at least it was an accident, unlike Brody who set stuff on fire on purpose. Also, all Brody's stories happened when I was just an unborn soul vibing in the quantum abyss. I kinda miss it. Anyway, on to my grease.
I don't. I'm happy to be alive. And so should Bryson. And everyone on Earth. I take back when I said that. It sounded cheesy.
Fire story. At this point, I had finally been born, and I was about to start a family recipe with my roommate Dallin. The chicken was defrosting and it was almost ready, so I put some oil in a pot and set the stove on low to heat up and be ready for the chicken. At least I thought I did, but I accidentally put the heat on maximum overdrive. Then I got distracted talking to Dallin and forgot all about the chicken.
Do you think the government should provide every man with a girlfriend?
Yes.
No.
After a while, the room suddenly started filling with smoke. I wonder what that could be. We looked and saw a plume of smoke coming from the pot. As I ran over to try and fix my horrible mistake, the smoke caught fire and blazed forth an eerie orange glow. I saw into hell in that moment, and the face of Satan stared back at me. Then, for an excruciating couple seconds, I sat there frozen, wondering what to do. Have you heard the term fight or flight? Well, there's actually a third option, freeze.
Yeah, I would probably freeze in that moment.
And my brain chose freeze. Dallin saw that I was paralyzed and quickly jumped into action. He grabbed a bowl and carefully covered the pot and extinguished the flame. I was so embarrassed that my big, strong roommate had to save me. I very gingerly helped...
Hey, it's a story as old as time. A boy saves a boy. Wait.
Get rid of the smoke by opening the windows. I cooled and cleaned the pot and very carefully finished the recipe.
So good and tasty?
I also apologized profusely to Dallin, who insisted that it wasn't a big deal. I honestly can't properly explain how embarrassed and ashamed I was. I was just trying to be an adult and make a meal, and I almost burned my house down. But I learned a valuable lesson. The lesson is, have a roommate who's not afraid of fire. I will be more careful in the...
Well, then why won't you be a roommate with Brody? That would be perfect. Brody and Bryson could be roommates.
Future, and hopefully next time I won't freeze. To end things off, I want to encourage you all to be careful and cautious when cooking, because you could literally die. Also, stay away from Brody or he will burn down your house. Fortunately, fire won't be an issue for me, because since my fire incident, I have mastered waterbending. And
Yeah, we don't have enough time for that, sorry. But, anyway, yeah, just like what Bryson said. Like, be careful when you're cooking. And, it's okay if you're a kid and like you're just learning physics, but like as an adult, no, like cooking is very good. You guys just don't understand it. Like it can actually save your life and your stomach. So just learn how to cook carefully and don't set on fires, unlike Brody. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Bye, and don't forget to